I drove back here to Whangarei last night and just kind of crashed out after having dinner, and today I'm up early. It is only 7 a.m. and I wanted to see a couple last things here in the city before heading off today to Paihia, my next stop on the road trip. Right now I'm gonna head to a lookout of the city on a mount, and after that I'll take a walk through an ancient Kauri forest, which are the big giant trees native to New Zealand at A.H. Reid Memorial Park. So I'm gonna do that, and then I will hit the road to Whangarei Heads, which is a little bit south of here, just to check out that area while I'm here before I leave and go back up, come to the city, make a little grocery stop because this is the last big city before I head up even more north, and then it starts to get scarce for stores. So I'm gonna stock up a little bit on food and some products I need, and then hit the road to Paihia, which is only like an hour drive from here anyways, and I'm gonna have a lot to share with you guys. So let's go. Okay guys, I'm in the Kauri forest. You saw that I had to clean my shoes because they're suffering from dieback, so they're trying to minimize other dirt that can harm these trees. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a walk, maybe like 30 minutes. So quiet because it's only 8 a.m. This is so peaceful. I'm so glad I did this morning. This is Whangarei Heads. I just thought I would come down and drive down because it's kind of like south of Whangarei. I wanted to just see it while I was here in the area, but these Whangarei Heads are so pretty. Like, there's just so much coastal beauty in this area. I'm so glad that I at least just came just to see it, and then now I'm gonna head back to Whangarei and then go north. Good morning everyone! I arrived in Paihia last night and I checked into the backpackers that I'm gonna stay in, and I was actually so surprised that Paihia is so developed and it seems like a major hub up here in the Northland. There was so many travelers, backpackers, a lot of activity was happening, and it's actually really well developed. There's even a supermarket up here, Countdown, so I was surprised about that because I had the impression it was gonna be a really small, bare bones kind of town like Whangarei, which I was saying Whangarei for a long time, but apparently in the Maori they say Whangarei. I'm at Haruru Falls this morning. I thought I would start the day off seeing these waterfalls that are just a 3-kilometer drive from Paihia. So originally I had booked in 2 nights in Paihia, and now I am going to stay 5 total nights, not at the same hostel. So I have 1 more night at the hostel I'm at now. I'm moving to a different hostel for 3 nights. So I have already booked myself another boat cruise. This one's a little bit more affordable at 92 New Zealand dollars. It's going to take me to the Hole in the Rock, which is just exploring the 144 for islands here in the Bay of Islands. So it's going to be a beautiful day on the water. Hopefully we'll see some dolphins, marine life, because apparently it's really booming with marine life up here as well. So yeah, I've decided to extend my stay here in Paihia. I'm not going to have enough time to stay here for Waitangi Day, which is their big celebration of signing the treaty between the Europeans and the Maori original inhabitants here in New Zealand. That's on Feb 6th, but I'll be already leaving on the 5th of Feb. So I definitely will just take it easy, hang around Paihia, enjoy what this region has to offer, which is beautiful subtropical temperatures, sunny days. Let's go check out Haruru Falls, see what else I get up to today. I really don't have any plans. I have an army of chickens right now staring at me. What do you guys want? They're making noises at me. Feels like I'm in Hawaii right now, in Kauai, when there's chickens all over the place. What? Oh yeah, update on the Little Red Rocket. She's been amazing on the roads. I've learned how to drive her so she can actually pass vehicles because she has a very small engine, not a lot of power. Yeah, her and I are getting along great, and I'm so proud that she's road trip approved. Today I'm doing a boat tour of the Bay of Islands. Yeah, this is going to be an all-day tour. Hopefully it's going to be great, and I'm excited. But I got some bad news this morning. I've been driving my car without much oil in it, so I have to go figure out how to fix my car when I get back. Get some oil in the engine. There's like barely any in there, so whoops, drove her a long ways on barely any oil. Not ideal. paradise here. The water's warm, it's super shallow and clear. You can see down to the bottom. This is so nice. We are in Otahe Bay for lunch. We just had a barbecue lunch and now we have free time for about 30 minutes or so by the beach here. And it's just been such a nice chill day on the boat. I'm really glad that I went out on the boat today just to get out there and see the Bay of Islands. And we're stopping at one of them today. Beautiful sunny day, great conditions on the water. Haven't seen too much wildlife, haven't seen dolphins, unfortunately. Usually they're almost guaranteed, but yeah, we didn't see any today. But my fingers still crossed for when we get back on the boat. Maybe we'll see some. But we did see a seal, which is apparently not usual, but loving life here in a paradise island. Yeah, right there. Oh my god, these are massive. So big. Woo! Oh my god. We're in Russell. This is a cute little town literally across the water from Paihia, which is just over there. The boat let us come off for free and take the free shuttle back. So it's literally looks like it's just this one street and then that's Russell. But very cool. Hey everyone, so I'm back from the boat trip. That was a very nice boat trip. It was very chill. It was more of like a scenic sightseeing boat trip. I thought it was going to be like the Poor Nice Island where we would be snorkeling and all of that, all those water activities, but we weren't. It was mostly about just seeing the islands from the boat, which is fine. But we ended up seeing dolphins. At first we thought that that trip wouldn't see any dolphins, but on the way back from the Hole in the Rock, which is where they normally see dolphins, we got to see some in the bay. So we saw two bottlenose dolphins, which apparently are very rare to see because they're the biggest dolphins here in New Zealand, and we saw two of them come play under the boat, and maybe there's probably more of them, but two of them came right up. And besides the seal and some other fish that was called like a sunfish, it wasn't a lot of sightings, unfortunately. I would have loved to have seen more, but can't plan these things. That's just one of the caveats of booking these tours. You never know that you're actually going to see anything at all, or you may see a lot of stuff. It really is just luck. So I think I alluded a little to this, but I had a little bit of a problem today with the car that was unfortunate. I didn't realize that you really need to be checking your oil very frequently, and I was ignoring the advice of my parents to check my oil because, you know, they're texting me these things to help me, and I don't know, I just assumed that it would be okay. But realistically, when you buy a used vehicle, you should be getting it serviced at least within like a couple weeks of when you buy it, just to know that everything's okay. Well, I didn't do that, and so my oil was almost empty, and that's really bad for your car to be driving with very low oil, like critical low. You will damage your engine. My car maybe is like a 3-liter capacity of oil, and I needed 2.5 liters of oil. Yeah, I was very unimpressed with myself for letting it get that low. I could have caused a lot of damage, but I think I caught it. So unfortunately I had to go to a local mechanic and pay a lot more than I wanted to get my oil added. I didn't get an oil change, I just got oil literally dumped in, and that was $46. So I think I paid a lot more to the mechanic for labor than for the actual oil. So I just need to get in the habit of checking my oil when I'm putting petrol in my car, check the oil level, see if it's okay. If it's not, then I just need to buy oil myself and dump it in, because I don't need to pay $30 to have someone do that for me. I was like thinking about the price, and it says on the bill of sale $16 for the oil, and then I'm thinking, well, why is it $46? I know I paid $6 GST, but where's all that other money going to? And yeah, it was going to the mechanic. So, but I mean, I'm in a small town, Paihia, right now. There's not like, it's not like I have a cheap auto store that I could run to and just do it myself. This is my first car, so I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. Every single lesson is a learning lesson, and that includes this one. So I'm trying to take it easy, not be too hard on myself, and just take in the positives of this, which is that I caught it before real damage occurred. So yeah, I definitely need to do a service after my road trip maybe, and make sure that my car is fit to be driven. There's gonna be some money that I'm gonna have to sink into this car, which is not ideal, but it is part of owning a car. You have to maintain it. Otherwise, I mean, I could just not get it serviced and then my car will break down. So that's not good. Owning a car, you have to have some money. So I think I'm starting to really think about getting a job or living in a hostel so I don't have to pay rent. Just, I need to cut down on my spending because last night I had a huge dramatic ordeal and it turned out to be for nothing. I went to the ATM because my card was getting declined and I'm thinking I have money in there. I just did a money transfer from my Canadian account. I should have money in there. So I went to the ATM and tried to take out money and it said my balance was like below zero and I thought, oh my god, all my money's gone. Someone robbed me. And then when I called the bank, they basically just said, yeah, no, you just spent your money. There's nothing in your account and your money transfer from overseas hasn't gone in yet. So yeah, I spent way more than I thought I did and I need to slow it down because there's no money coming in. That's just my little update. I definitely had a couple ups and downs this week, but definitely a lot of ups because I'm in paradise. Literally, it's so beautiful here, but reality still is that you have to deal with these little problems that come up once in a while when you travel and you just roll with it. Don't let it get you down. Like, I'm not gonna let this get me down, but it definitely is a part of the journey. You have your ups and your downs, and I feel like I say that every vlog, but it's so true. And just don't let the small things weigh on you because it's all part of life. Every little bit of it, the good, the bad, everything. You can learn a lesson from it. It's just what you choose to take away from the situation. So that's it, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day in Paihia. I'm literally like gonna jump in the ocean right now because it's so hot. I think it's 32 today. Beautiful day in paradise, so let's enjoy it. Let's just enjoy it. That's all we can do.